Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 3, where we left off last time. We were about to fight Auntie Ethel, maybe save Marina. No guarantees. Try our best, anyways. I'm gonna snag some level 2 spell. We're gonna need it. We do have some level 1 spells. We're also gonna use a short rest. Try and keep ourselves a little bit alive. Do we have scrolls available for this fight? We do have some. Do we have useful scrolls available from this fight, or available for this fight? Kinda.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Lovely day this.
I guess that's all we got. Okay, what do we got for scrolls? We have False Life, Featherfall, Color Spray, Sleep, Burning Hands, Summon Quasit could be useful, I guess, just to give us an extra shot. We basically need as many attacks as possible, just to knock out illusions, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna send in Karlak first. Okay, so we do have a vision thing happening here. Where's Ethel? I don't see her yet.
I'm nothing.
We can
Can't afford any mistakes.
swap out a spell here for a second. We can get Create Water. We'll take out Field of Faith for now. We may need Create Water to save Marina from being turned into ash, effectively. Go down this way. How do we get this down exactly? I feel like a lever. There's a Sylvan Stone.
Don't mind if I do.
Essence of Sylvan Stone. Okay, so
You're making me sweat.
round one, we're going to put you up here, because this is a really good place for you to sit. You have a pretty good line of sight over the whole area. You might be able to shoot some things. Okay. Now, the cage. The cage is a bit problematic. Maybe we'll put Gale up there too, actually. Keep them
What's cooking?
a little bit apart.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
And where do we put Shadowheart, though? The control orb is right there.
Let's see.
We've quick saved, so let's just go in and see what happens. Our main character can stay where she is for now, I think. Oh, she got caught. Alright, so we need to stop the cage from burning, which is going to be... Oh, that hurts so badly. I love how they all get to do like 19 damage a hit. Or more. We should have put resistance to poison on. Actually, that's a better idea. Okay, let's quickly roll back. That'll save us a huge amount of damage overall if we do that. The fact that she's also invisible makes it a little harder to, see her. Obviously.
Attention.
What do we have for potions kicking around? That's not potions. It's also not potions. We have potions of speed. We do have the ability to cast protection from poison, which is a level 2 spell, so we can lose blindness, take that. Does it hit everyone? I guess we'll find out. I like how she's just yelling at things, even though no one can see her. It's just one creature. That's annoying. Okay, so do we have any other elixirs that'll help us against this thing? Wizard's Bane, Featherfall, Animal Speaking, Oil of Accuracy, Arcane Cultivation. There's a poison resistance one until long rest. Resistance to poison damage. That'll help. We only have one though. Can we make more?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
This one. We don't have the Maybe we have the ability. Hang on. Resistance poison. Yes, we do. We can craft 1. We need more suspension of muddy goo. Do we have any more? No. Okay, so we have 2 potions of poison resistance. That's going to have to do. We're going to give 1 to Karlak.
Keeping my head
We're going to give 1 to Gale.
Why am I doing this? Surprised you spotted me.
And we're going to give potion of... so we're going to cast the spell, which also lasts a long rest on Shadowheart.
I have to survive this. Keep low and quiet. Unseen. Perfect.
Okay. I was like, are you going to actually go stealthy? It was kind of weird for there for a second. She was just standing. And, oh, I am so irked. So as part of my job, I deal with, sort of like a quasi-judge. I'm a tribunal, where I do judgments. So there's a type of file that even if the applicant doesn't appear, you have to go through the police evidence and like summarize it all and make findings if the charge was valid or not. So I did that this morning for this file, and then it was just canceled like 10 seconds ago. I spent like 3 hours summarizing evidence. What a gigantic waste of my time. Anyways, let's get this party started now that I'm slightly irked. Wonder if I can still make it up there. Who's the best at stealth in our group? It's probably Karlak. It's definitely Karlak, although she's not great at it, even though she's our rogue, technically. Or no, she's a bard. But the roguiest of characters we have.
Better tread carefully.
What we could do, actually...
This is no fun at all.
This is a cantrip. We're going to do this. Make her go investigate, right?
Need to keep focused.
And then go. Come on. Come on. He was still investigating. That's not fair. Well, we gotta put that fire out. At least our main character gets to go. Unfortunately, our main character is gonna get hammered, probably. Shadowheart took some damage, but not the worst in the world. Okay. So we have some things to do here. We have disadvantage on our attacks, which is a little unfortunate. How do we want to deal with this? We could heal, which might be the best idea, although we could probably bless, and that might be a better idea. This won't burn down in 1 turn. I'm not too worried about that.
On I go.
We are out of range of our main character, unfortunately, but that's fine. Wait, what? Are you out of line of sight? Oh, okay. Let's see if we can move there. Nope, still out of line of sight. Alright, well, that's not going to work. Let's use our bonus action to heal, because we're definitely not going to need... We're going to need that to not die. And it's saved. Okay, figures.
Yes.
Okay, we need to turn off... Dueling I want on, but I just want to do 1 shot at a time. How do I do just my primary attack, not my bonus one? There's got to be a way to do that. I don't want to shoot both at the same target is the problem. Okay, we can use piercing shot, I guess. But I don't want to use... Okay, so there's got to be a way here. Maybe turn off multiple shots. We could do our bonus shot first, maybe. Oh, it's action and bonus. Okay, we use our bonus action first. Not a very good chance here, and we miss anyways, so... Alright, I guess we're shooting this one. That's not the real one. Okay, well at least it's gone. That's a plus.
Can't stay idle.
Let's go in here. Also gone, and not the real one. Where are the other ones? There's 3 over on this side. Let's go this way. Waiting to get over here. Auntie Ethel's gonna get turns soon. There are still 4 left of her, and then Marina, of course, gets a turn, but she sucks, so it doesn't matter. It's gonna hurt. 14 damage and poisoned. Lots of damage coming in. Oh, Gale wasn't in this fight. Well, now he is, I guess. Now it's Gale's turn. Kinda. Let's use... which one's gonna have the better chance? Whatever, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I think maybe Shocking Grasp probably would have been a better call. Karlach's held, that's fine, we can shoot her to try and break that. Although that's less than good. Both of our people are now held. She has really good defense. We're gonna definitely rage up. That's probably the real one, because it casts a different type of spell. We do have a reckless attack too. We missed, and we can't do anything else. We saved versus hold person. That's nice at least. But now we're held. They all cast hold person, which is very unfortunate. That's not the one I wanted to hit. I want to hit all the other ones. Oh, she's gonna burn. We should probably have dealt with that too. The fact that we have hold on all of our characters is really bad. Like, I don't know how we're gonna break free. Unless we... Oh, they stopped concentrating. Super. That at least helped a bit. She's down. We're doing terrible in this fight, honestly. Get rid of that one. We can just move towards the control orb, I guess, and deal with it that way.
Dice roll in my favor.
Really that far away? Guess we can't do that one. Can we do this one? 33% or 30%? Did work, at least a little bit. She's taken some damage. That one's still up. Oh, I mean, that's the real one. Vicious Mockery 6. I wish I would tell you what our chances are of actually hitting. Oh, she's gonna die. This'll be okay. 12 and disadvantage? Why do we have disadvantage? Oh, because we're viciously mocked. Okay, well, let's get Healing Word on our main character. That's vital so we don't die. Also gets rid of Victor's Mockery, which is nice.
Nothing will stand in my
We
way.
don't have the ability to hit her this turn, except with Hummel. Or whatever it's called. Flurry of Blows. 6 damage, not the worst. Hold person on Karlach happened. It's moving in, which is nice, I guess. Okay. How are we dealing? Okay, we need to create water.
On I go then.
So she doesn't die. Kind of important. And... Ugh. Now I'm using a level 2 healing word. That would be stupid. Just move into melee, I guess.
Creator. Destroyer.
One magic missile on this one. Just get rid of it. And then... die. Old person's gone. He is still up. No. Oh no, which one's the real one? That one has 10 and that's the real one. That's the big one. Is it Shadowheart's turn? Yes. Okay, let's do a bless. We do only have level 2 blesses. That's fine. Everyone can have bless at least. We really need bless because we suck.
Moving.
Can we jump? Oh, we can definitely get up there. Except that I used our bonus action, so now we can't use that anyways. Shooting her. Well, let's save first. We also need to move up. Because we can't hit from where we are. This is our bonus action, though. Let's shoot. Bunch of damage. This is going all right now, I guess. We need to get up here. Can we just walk up? Not quite. So we gotta jump.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
We still have relentless attack. We did 15 damage. And it's Gale's turn. He has more magic missiles. I'm going to save those just in case she ends up going to do some stupid split thing again. We can at least kill 3 of them. We critically hit her, so she's at 17. This is going okay. We might still win. Ah. Frick. Now we don't know which one the real one is. Okay. Well, let's, ah, man. Okay, bonus action first. Let's shoot the offhand one. Let's shoot at, this one. Not that one. How about this one? Missed. Main character, we can hit that one or this one. I'm gonna hit this one. She might go down. Gone. We are still raged, which might keep us alive. I can drink a potion, which may also keep us alive. Keep moving.
I'm ready.
Oh, wait, they don't get turns. Okay. I'm gonna use Gale first.
Always be a gentleman.
There's only 3 hags left. There's. Oh, the real Auntie Ethel is invisible, so these are all just fake. Let's just get rid of them all then.
Finish this.
I don't know what to do about you at the moment, so just stay here. She's here. Annoying. Okay. Let's use you.
Survival is all that
Hit
matters.
this one. You might become visible after this one dies. He does. Perfect. We need to jump down and actually get a somewhat capable shot at this thing. 35 is only marginally better than the 20, but whatever. She's got 25 health
Should I
left.
do?
A rough tempest I will raise.
What's she at? 10 hit points.
Heating up. Where do I go from here?
If I could get into range, I could do something useful, but I can't get into range, so not you.
Fast.
We could theoretically win now, but unlikely. No, we hit for 3. So she's at 7. We're getting really close.
Wait! Ah! Wait just a
We're not taking her deal.
Killing me is a waste of time. I'll find a way to return. Always have, always will. But it's unpleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, hmm? I have something you want.
You don't. Indeed. I'll take your head and stick it on a pike.
Now, Petal, there's no need for such talk. Let me leave with the girl, and I'll give you power.
She actually increases one of your
want to be
stats by
stronger,
1.
Tougher, smarter, done. Anything is possible.
But we're not taking the
Just
deal.
let me keep the girl and her babe.
Incorrect.
Please. She's dreaming if she thinks we'd leave Marina here.
It's your choice, sweetness.
Wow, that's easy there, Shadowheart. There's this, I'll bathe in your blood and I'll offer up your death in a prayer. That is insane. I think a dead hag is the answer here.
Fine. Have it your way. I'll rip your throat out, yes, you little bollocks.
I love her. Oh. Alright, Karlak.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
Slow down. What did I do?
Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Don't be naive. A hag was never going to help you.
She would have! I had everything figured out. Just just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over.
With Hags, nothing is ever over.
This was the best chance I had. For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done.
Is that what Ethel told you?
She said I'd make a bad mother. I think she was right. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
I mean, I'm a little happy. We killed the hag.
Need to find a way forward.
We get to loot Auntie Ethel. She has a staff called Corellin's Grace. Natural Pugilist, you gain +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. Unhampered Resistance, while the wearer is not wearing armor, they receive a +2 bonus to saving throws. It's a pretty decent staff. We can use it with Flurry of Blows, but I think our sword is better. Tarnished Charm, Fey Life, makes it easier for the wearer to succeed at death saving throws. And then we get a Poisonous Slime Bomb, ×2. There's also more to this place than meets the eye. There's also other loot to go get, including a bunch of potions that we are never going to use. They are really bad for you. But there's also other things to take. Okay, let's start with
this way.
grabbing that. And then we grab the pig heads. Those are food. We got some letters to read. We do have a bunch of letters and things to read, and we'll do that in this video because we need to get rid of them eventually. Broken Speed, A Bitter Divorce. Heavy Chest has a bunch of rings to sell inside of it. The Staff of Crones is a different type of staff that we can use if we want to. It's Ray of Sickness as a level 1 necromancy spell, and Topple, which is its main head ability. It's not a particularly good quarterstaff, but we're definitely going to sell it. And then these are all potions. They all do different things. Some of them are actually pretty useful. Some of them are really bad. One of them gives you +2 to strength, I want to say. But then when it wears off after a long rest, you get a permanent -1 to strength. It is less than ideal. Some of them do other things. I can't remember what they all do, but they do things. Let's get out of here. We're also not quite up a level. Kinda wish we were. Let's go see what to do with Mayor. Actually, we're gonna lead the way with Karlak. That's the coffin.
Is that you?
Hi, Marina. What's up? How you doing?
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Resurrecting him is... No. Here's the thing. We could resurrect him. I feel like necromancy, though, is a pretty evil thing. Although we do use Speak with the Dead, but that's not true necromancy. They're not coming back to life. They're just answering some questions before going back to death. If we resurrect her husband, is that a good or a bad thing? It would make her temporarily happier, but it does make a zombie. Zombies are not unilaterally bad, though. Or unanimously bad. Sometimes zombies can be good. But I don't think we should go with necromancy. Are you alright?
Not even a little bit. But I will be.
I'm gonna stand with her in silence.
We were just kids when we met. I might have pushed him off a swing I wanted. He got right up and pushed me back. I was so surprised that I just laughed. He did too. We've barely spent a day apart since.
Let's just leave her to mourn. I don't think we should resurrect him. I'm gonna give this some thought. I'm gonna ponder for a minute. I'm not sure quite how I want to deal with this yet. I'm gonna think about it. Hang tight. Okay, I've given it some pretty significant thought. I'm gonna resurrect him. And I'm gonna give her the wand. And we'll see what they do with it. I think that might be the best outcome for their family.
What?
I'm not entirely sure.
You can.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. It's a really cool looking
You
wand though, I
feel
gotta
a
say.
surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Who knows if this will pan out in
Bring
the
it
end
back.
though.
Bring Connor back. Please.
I will... Oh man, what do we do? Do we break it? Do we keep it? Well, definitely don't keep it. You know what? Let's res him, and we'll give her the wand. Maybe they can figure out how to cure zombification. I really feel like this is maybe more of a morally gray area.
What's happening? Why is he still dead?
He's done dead. He's not dead.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
Nope, we're not keeping him.
What have you done to him?
Hold on, maybe it's not permanent.
Not permanent. Bits of him have fallen off. I wanted him back. Back the way he was. Not this.
This is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor. I don't know how I feel about this. This might have been the more gray area one. We should have probably put the undead down.
But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it.
Go find...
I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us.
You're gonna take a zombie to
Connor
Baldur's Gate?
always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess.
It's not my fault that
Come
he's
on,
undead.
love. Let's go.
Well, I mean... Technically he's alive? I guess?
I've got a long road ahead.
We need still a bunch of experience to level up. 800 on a couple of our characters. Around 800 experience to level up.
Never a dull moment.
So we got some stuff to do still.
Wanted the easy path.
Alright, let's read some books so we can get them ready to be sold. We're going to put them in that backpack as we go through them. There is a loving note. Take a breather, lovelies. Oh, that's the stupid apple one. We already read that one. Oh, this is A for Azuth and other gods 7. Lyra, Lady of Deception. The goddess who wears many masks. Invoke her name, avoid perception. She hides your lips and eyes your lies and secret tasks. For joy to Lyra, you must call and worship her through soul-felt dance. So find her presence in fest halls. Do not give idleness a chance. Leviator's pleasure is your pain, your scars an offering. Scourge or candle, whip or cane, can your devotion bring. Cool. Some of the more of the gods. Case file, blah blah blah. Baldur's Gate versus Flynn Silver. Case for prosecution. Master Silver did, with forethought and without malice, kill William Lister and Simon Simi Treant at their home as part of an ungodly ritual to honor the dead three, or one of the dead three, the gods Bane, Baal, or Miracle. Case for the defense. I don't know nothing about any of the gods. All I know is Bill and Simi were trying to cut me out of our deal and they got what they had coming. But those symbols and stuff, how their guts was arranged, I don't know nothing. Verdict guilty. Sentence death. Commuted to banishment so as not to anger higher powers. This is called a Disorders of the Nerves and Mind, a treatise. There came to me a woman whom shall I henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to B at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic, yet, upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high, and exclaimed, "The deaths they shall bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land." B shivered and sighed, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace. Sip thrice daily until exhaustion lifts. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna help with Saravok. Oh, Saravok. One of my favorite characters of all time. Definitely... Like, I loved seeing him in this game. It was really cool to see him in this game, but it also was a little bit disappointing. He could have been done a little bit different. Also, his appearance in this game doesn't really coincide to the outcome, the canon outcome of Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Ball, so I don't know. We'll ponder that later. This is called Fables of Faerun 5, The Boy and the Beholder. A shepherd's son tended to his father's flocks on the banks of the Chiantar. The days grew long, and the boy grew bored. To amuse himself, he called out, "Beholder, beholder." The shepherd came running, but there was no beholder. The boy pointed and giggled, but the shepherd scolded him. "Do not cry beholder when there's no beholder. Promise?" "I promise," said the boy, but the next day was as boring as the last. "Beholder," the boy cried, and his father rushed to his side. The boy only laughed and laughed, but the shepherd frowned and shook his head. 3 days later, the boy spotted a round figure floating in the distance, and had one giant eye in the middle of its face, a mouthful of pointed teeth, and thin stalks growing from it, each with an eye peeking from the tip. "Beholder, beholder," he shouted, but nobody came. The beholder began to float towards him, and the boy turned and sprinted along the river. He ran and ran until he reached a high bank and could run no more. The boy cried and cowered, bracing for the beholder's deadly ray. Instead, a familiar voice said, "Turn around." The boy turned, and there was no beholder, only the shepherd clad in a woolen cloak. A giant eye was painted on the front, and a toothy mouth below. Vines were sewn to the cloak's edges. "You scared me," sobbed the boy. "It makes us even," says father, as he dried the boy's tears. The boy never cried beholder again. "I see," as the boy cried wolf, but beholder instead. Understood. A half-torn note. Alright, we already did that. That's the Kaga's note. At least we can get rid of that one. Letter. "Hey, idiot, you left a snot rag on my kitchen table. I hadn't thrown it out yet. A lot of times I want to push you into a pit of snakes, but sometimes you say something so stupid and funny I think about it for days. Don't panic, let's talk when you're home. Be safe out there. Ria." Oh. An illustrate might. Hang on. Do we already have this one? This is no cause for alarm. Oh no, we already did this one for sure. I remember that one. This is Notes from a Soothsayer. I don't think we did this one. Each chapter of this book details a unique case study into the soothsayer Geraldine Haverlow's illustrious career. Its 23rd chapter is conspicuously dog-eared. The Frightened Noble and the Ochre Omen. Hereunder, I have transcribed a conversation between myself and a young nobleman of my lifelong acquaintance. Typically, he came to me for guidance in matters of love and fortune, but his visit to me on one particular occasion stands out particularly in my mind. "Madam, please, what I say to you is true. Perhaps you'd be so kind to repeat it for the record. The fellow I met was ochre of skin, with ears like an elf and the nose of a half-rotted corpse. Markings like those on a fawn's hide decorated his skin. I see, and what did he say as he approached you in the, what was it? Misted glen upon your lands? The fellow, the creature, the man, came to me slowly, a blade in his right hand. I was transfixed, as though stricken stiff by magic. He held the sword beneath my chin and said something I could not understand. I can see it now, the blade, silver as the moon, as a moon in a lake beneath my chin. Calm yourself, sir. You are quite safe. You say you could not understand what the fellow said? At first, no. No, at first, I knew not what tongue he spoke, but he seemed to glean my confusion, and tried common instead. He said, 'Tell me now, which plane is this?' It was then I lost grasp of the ghost, and fainted directly to the ground. And then I woke. I know not how much later. He was gone, and I flew to you. I understand, child. Be not afraid, for you have been visited by a most auspicious omen. Your crops will yield twice their wealth this year. Truly? But who was he? He was a figment of your inner demon, a messenger from your deepest intuition, and he came to inform you of your impending luck. And I tell you it was so. No, he was a Githyanki, and this person's a hack. Next. We already read that one. That is for the Zentarum. We did already kill them. We could probably open that chest, honestly. What a land is Cormyr? Certainly the geography... Oh, we already read this one too, I think. Maybe not, though. What a land is Cormyr? Certainly the geography is dramatic, edged by mountains and sea, filled with forests and swamps. But why dwell on these, when the great walls of Cizael loom ahead? One sees the city's walls as one approaches, but there is no understanding them from a distance. It's only as one gets close that they loom higher and higher and higher, that one appreciates the majesty of Cizael. I passed through the gates the size of castles to enter this magnificent city. The streets are patrolled by elite armored knights known as the Purple Dragons and frequented by nobles in the most elegant fashions. Its port is filled with ships from across the Sea of Fallen Stars, carrying goods from lands I only knew from legends. The docks overflow with fruit, spices, silks, and animal pelts. You will not see a finer market if you have the gold lions to spend. Although the harming of cats is strictly forbidden, a thoroughly civilized land. The Diary of Lump the Enlightened. Day 1. Now that I see truth, I can scarce remember a time before. At first I thought the human's thin flesh that bestowed this gift, but I've come to believe it was the circlet she wore. There's a crunch in that chew. The goblin boss Dror Raglin made a tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing his new god's brand, and feast on the rest. He offered a considerable coin in return. Lump, you were right. It was the circlet. The Folly and the Fall. Though clearly old, this handbill has managed to maintain its bold print over time. For one season only, see the play that sent Elturel's Everlight Theater into chaos. The sharp-tongued traveling troupe presents The Folly and the Fall, Part 1 of Lost Netheril, the Great Wizarding Empire in Humanity's Age of Wonder. Part 2 is of the Great Mage Karsus, his brief and terrible godhood, and the ruin he wrought. Part 3 of Netheril's Fall, 1,000 years of shade and Shar's subversion. Part 4 of Netheril's return, and his shadow falling upon the land. That was a reference to a series, I guess, where the Farum, whatever they're called, are awakened by the return of Shade, which is a enclave of Netheril that survived the Great Fall by shifting itself into the Shadow Plane, Shar's domain. It stayed there for millennia before coming back and resuming sort of its attempt to rule parts of the world, I guess is probably the best way of putting it. It eventually was destroyed again, I think. Pretty sure anyways. I don't remember the end of the story very well. But yeah, something along those lines. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast 8, the Outer City. Overland travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, saltworks, and less than regulated markets abound here, as well as shanties and the camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make their way promptly, while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, and then see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. Getting close to being done all those things. Faded blueprints, we don't need to do those, because those are just for crafting a thing later. The Purged Palette, Midwinter Edition. A series of recipes accompanied by anecdotes about the meals in question. This is the twist on the traditional dwarven Iglach stew. Those non-dwarven who can't translate that, don't bother. No point in frightening yourselves. Just make sure that once you burn the alcohol away, do not add the dried or venom. Substitute it with another sour, whatever agrees with your milky constitution. As to how I discovered this one, back during my Watchman days, a drow thief I caught spiked my supper. The look on his face when I quaffed it down was near as good as the stew. The letter from M. The letter begins in an elegant cursive but ends in a harsh sloping scrawl. Ethel, forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 other agents. None have talked. Not yet, at least. I doubt you'll hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch a whisper, send word immediately. M. Letter from Ethel. Blotches of ink are splattered on this unfinished letter written in an uneven scrawl. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my redcaps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind, you know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. You must come to visit. That's probably when we arrived. Simple poison recipe. We have now learned it. We can sell that now. The Lords of Madness. We've already read this one, I believe. Yes, we have. Almost assuredly the Mistress of the Nightlands. Or the Mistress of Night and Friends. There once was a beautiful woman. Men and women alike traveled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished her daughter to find love and happiness. And then her mother died. The woman cried and cried. Her suitor stopped calling, her friends stopped writing, and still she cried. You poor child, Shar whispered in her ear. They only wanted you for your beauty, for your charm, for your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you, none but I. The woman spoke to Shar, who listened. She prayed to Shar, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shar asked her to take a vial, a small vial, an innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with a liquid and told her to drop it in a well. The woman did. She wanted Shar to love her, to be proud of her. And then people became sick. People died, but Shar loved her, and the woman loved Shar. Now men and women alike travel across the land to see her, not because she is beautiful, not because she is charming, but because she is a high priestess of Shar, and her word is law. Cool story. 2 more things possibly to read. Letter to Ethel. Ethel, if her business has been slow, rest assured I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up his trail along the Chiantar and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route. We're near done. This character's books. Faded Note. We've already read that one when we went in. Alright. That is all of the notes that we have on her. Do we have any other ones? We have a few other ones we might have. Let's take a quick peek. Come back to that one. I just want to check how many we have. Okay, we do have some lore to learn. Alright. Let's get started. A Pleasurable Deal. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd... Oh, we actually read this one. Maybe? I can't remember if we read... Okay. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Come here, fair folk. A tale now lost to time. In grief this man well sunk to depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Our champion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling, crying. Carlyle, stage right, flash of smoke. Weep not, young man. Though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed. She licks her lips and cries his name, oh my. And now you seek to be the apple of her eye? How does a stranger know such things, I ask? I watch you from the shadows, I see. Your shame and grief for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have her name upon your lips instead. You know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Of you I know. You seek a larger hoe, to plough fair maid and sow a seed to grow. But lack do ye a mighty horn and mast, with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. So the man has a, less than stellar horn. We'll go with that. Eyewitness account. Though an official document, this appears to be one of many hastily produced copies documenting the night of Elturel's descent into Avernus. I am acting Gauntlet Emir of the Flaming Fist. Repeat what you told my people for the room to hear. You should be helping. Aren't you supposed to help? First, I need to know what happened. It's gone. The city, the light, the companion. I was born in its glow. Never seen real darkness before. Get a grip on yourself, man. There was no sound to begin with. The sky flickered dark and then light again. Then the companion changed from gold to black. My farm's almost a half day's ride from the city, but I could hear the screams. Thousands of people plunged into darkness while the world went mad. And then? More lights, but dark lights. It made no sense, I know. They came from the companion, wicked streets stabbing into the city and tearing it apart. Then the sky, the ground, the buildings, they all folded in on themselves like an invisible hand were crushing them. And the city? There is no city. Elturel is gone. When did this happen? Yesterday, I fled through the darkness until I found you. Lock him up. I've done nothing wrong. You've got to go and help them. He's the 11th we picked up since this morning. Make copies. Deliver the transcript to every Flaming Fist post from here to the Risen Road by hand. Until we know exactly what's happened out there, nobody from Elturel goes west. And don't talk to anyone outside the Fist about this. Maintain control. That is a whole... There's a campaign for 5th edition, obviously, called Descent into Avernus. Wait, Descent into Avernus. Is that the Baldur's Gate one? There's 2 campaigns. There's one about Elturel, and then there's one about Baldur's Gate. Or maybe they're the same. I can't remember now. I remember reading the campaign a long time ago. I think Descent into Avernus is to get Elturel back from Avernus. Pretty sure. Something like that anyways. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Eltergard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Loth-sworn Drow, Troll, and Durgar are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornubel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these prayers are received with proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. This one's called Inroads by arms dealer Gortash. Nine Fingers here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in Chantar Valley. Through inroads badly understates the case. Annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, the Zentarum, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. We've already done the Selûnite prayer sheet for sure. And the rite. We don't need that anymore. We've already read Shanties of the Bitch Queen. Reach your inner Goliath. Nat, knee grabber, half shank, stones cast by your enemies designed to keep you down, or stepping stones so you can rise above. Inside every gnome lies an inner Goliath. By setting aside doubt, negativity, and a modest subscription fee, you too can learn to grow inside and out. Details overleaf. Don't delay. Harness your hidden height and watch your enemies shrink before you. Literally an MLM scam in Forgotten Realms. Thay is beautiful. Its people are warm. Its people are kind. I am welcome here. Rashemen means nothing to me now. Karatura means nothing. My travels are done. Come, my friends. I implore you. Come to Thay. Thay is beautiful. Rian Forbeck. Don't go to Thay. It's a bad idea. We read this one. This is the same Yunagu one. Have we already read this one? This is Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast 4, the Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey from the coast to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Chiantar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail to Chiantar. A portion of the road, approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, has in recent years developed into an enclave for Selûne worshippers, whatever, with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for ongoing passage of good and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. We'll be visiting those places in the game. And then, of course, we have the Eldritch Tablets. So we're going to keep those separate. I'm going to dump all the books into our backpack. We're going to sell them all, but we're going to keep the backpack because we need it in order to... how do I put this nicely? Make sure that we get all of the inventory from our good friends, the Goblin Merchants and Zentrum Merchants that we'll kill in the Goblin Camp later on. I don't know what we're going to do about all those other garbage potions that are bad for us. But we have now finished reading all the books, which took a little bit of time, but now we're all lured out for a little while. I'm going to go down here real quick and just see if there's anything to loot. I don't think that there's anything down here, but I'm not 100% sure. There's been no perception checks or anything, so I'm going to go with no. I'll check over here just in case. Over on this side of the tree. Maybe we didn't get close enough to ping off a perception check. Nope, looks like we're clear. Great! Alrighty, let's get out of here. What time are we at for this video? How long have we been reading lore for? Oh, we got some time still. Let's go deal with some other stuff. I think it's time to head to the... where? We did... we did her, we did... Oh! Oh, right. I know what we need to do right now. Before we long rest, I don't actually know how many long rests until it ends poorly, but it might have already ended poorly right now, but we need to do the Harpies. I completely forgot about that encounter. It's one of my favorite encounters in the game. So we'll do it right now. We're going to group up our people, slam some healing potions into their faces. Poison resist potions aren't going to really help right now, but whatever. Can't really deal with that at the moment. Alright. Let's unburden our group. Actually, they're pretty close together right now. This might be okay. We move her here? Yeah.
Looking ahead.
Pretty close. Pretty grouped up there. Just gotta get a good angle here. Not quite. We need to move people closer.
Hey, good looking.
Maybe Shadowheart can move a couple centimeters in, or we
Still
move
breathing,
our
despite
character
everything.
there. Karlak can move. Maybe?
Oh, I have.
I think that's maybe too far away. Okay, let's try that.
No time to rest.
Sometimes it's hard to get people into the right position. Good. That worked perfectly. Do that again. You know what? We'll top up. We might as well. We got some extra healing potions anyways. Perfect. Everyone's full life. Let's go.
How much further can I go?
Alright, we gotta go deal with Harpies. It's a bit of a journey. I didn't actually know you could save Kaga in this game. I'm kind of glad we got that ending. That was interesting. Something I've never experienced before. I've killed Kaga in the early access. By saving Halsin, I've let Kaga live. I've killed her by invading the camp, obviously. But I've never, like, saved her. Why is Magrin out here? Well, the song is going on. One of the most beautiful songs in this game.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Soldier.
Get some, Is the kid already dead? Nope. Kid is alive. Perfect. Oh, guys, don't group up. Okay, she could be up here. I think that's a good spot for her. I'm not entirely
Faith protects me.
convinced it's the best spot, but it's pretty
Step
good.
softly.
I don't know where I want Shadowheart to go, though.
Just hurry this along.
Gale.
Forthwith.
I need to concentrate. Onward.
Maybe that's an okay spot for Shadowheart to be. But our main character, I guess, is going front and center.
Breathe deep and move.
And probably is going to get mind controlled. Although if we rage, I don't think she can be. I don't remember. Alright, let's go see if we can save this kid from Harpies. I don't actually remember what level the Harpies are either. Alright, kid. I'm gonna save your life. Although I can't actually see the harpies. I would be able to from here.
Such a pretty song.
Let's quick save. Alright, let's save and
Shh. Listen.
you shouldn't be standing out in the water, it's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything, come back to shore.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Stop him.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Alright, we have started the fight. We are first, luckily.
Don't burn yourself.
What? Why are people moving? Come on. Oh, because we're... Oh my god, all of our people didn't resist the song. Oh, this is bad. This couldn't have gone worse, honestly.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. No time to dally.
I was trying to get around it. Oh well, it's too late. Alright, main character
Better keep
isn't
going.
lured and can jump up. Maybe? Not quite. Shoot. Well, let's dash up. Let's get up there. Can't attack this turn. We could actually attack this turn. I'm wrong. Oh no, we can't because we can't drink the potion. $16 damage right off the bat. Wonderful. And he's gonna die.
I see you now for what you are.
There was a reason you were high up there, Karlak. You weren't supposed to be lured. This is how we die. We still resisted the song. We don't have any healing, so we could get Gale up, but it's gonna be our whole turn. Oh, I can't believe we got screwed over by the lure that badly. Song's over. Nope. A different one did the song instead. Oh, we saved. Sweet, let's get up here. If we shoot her in the face, we might be okay. We did not lose the song. Gale's back down. Oh, we've moved in. It's gonna multi-attack us, probably. That one's dead. If we jump down to here, we can climb up pretty easily.
Good idea, I think.
Nope, don't do that. Just jump over to here. Can we get up? Not quite, but next turn. Shadow Heart's down. That one's dead. Unfortunately, we still have two people down. One has made a death saving throw and one
Over
hasn't.
there.
Unfortunate. Each of them does do a song. Gale died. Karlek is gonna die. We saved.
Time to push my luck again. Very well.
We'll just revivify them at the end. What the heck just happened? Did we not hit? I clicked. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was really weird. The song is gone. There's still one more song person though. Songs every time. Don't die from necrosis. Oh, she's still lured. That sucks. Oh good, he's fleeing. He actually saved. He's gonna survive. Unlike our group members. Good, we hit.
It's my blood.
Karlek, you need to back up. You'll take it. Oh, no AOO. Okay. Not the best fight.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
How am I supposed to bring you back to life?
I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life.
Okay, I'll do so.
Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please.
I got it. The seams node names a lot.
In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1.
Retrieve the
And
pouch.
next,
Purple,
Right.
clockwise,
you then
counterclockwise.
have access to the letter and the flute. Go on.
Play the notes starting in the bottom right corner.
Remember to play them clockwise. And after that,
Method appears. I should name it. Kashi Trakash.
correct. But pay attention to the trap part. Ch is back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. It is gratifying to see your memory does not fail you. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
I'm gonna revivify him and sell his true resurrection scroll. Sounds like it's worth a lot. Okay. Well, let's revivify people.
Are they gone?
Can I res my people? They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean,
Dude, I'm busy. Take a deep breath, or take a breath deep and slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
Okay, bye.
Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay. Thanks, kid. Now can I just... I need to do things here. Oh wait, we need to do the... I kind of want to get the scroll first. We need to get out of this problem, though. Everyone move out of the necrosis thing.
Is that blood? No.
Okay, let's go snag his body. I don't see this pouch. Oh, there it is.
The pouch is sealed with differently colored
Purple,
strands.
counterclockwise.
As the purple thread becomes undone, the pouch opens to reveal a letter and flute inside.
Four letters, one in each corner. Top left is A, top right is D, bottom right is D, and bottom left is E. It's clockwise, so it'll be D, E, A, D. Dead. Nice. That's clever. Cute. Let's give this to Karlak. She can actually play flutes.
What's the story?
This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface.
Play the individual notes.
The flute awaits with bated breath.
D. E. Come on. A. D.
Iskcha Cisnaga.
The one that has ash at the end. Kaji Trach Ash.
Dayaya Zum.
And over Gale's letter.
Multhamesk.
Through resurrection.
Frantha Manthra Gale.
Okay, bye. Cool. We're not going to use it though, because we're just going to use a Revivify scroll to get him back up. What's the True Resurrection scroll worth? 300 bucks. Look at that. Great. Okay. We need to rest probably, but we did save the kid. We should go talk to the kid's family people after we loot bodies.
What to do?
Which we should only use our main character because she's the only one with hit points left.
Must be on my way. Let's have a look.
That one looks like the leader. It's got the biggest head plume thing, I think. We'll also make our way up to the top. $4 whole. Nice. There's a pile of bones up here.
Open up.
There's also a nest thing over yonder. We can go loot. Over yonder. Did I pick the skeleton? Oh, it's got nothing. A bottle. Worthless. Okay, let's go grab the other thing. How do we get down there? Go up here and then maybe jump somehow down to there? We'll get to there. We'll figure it out. There's definitely a lot of bones up here, though. So we did save the kid. We'll go talk to Mole and whatever the other guy. See the dragon's lair. Get some extra experience for that. We are not quite up a level, but we're getting pretty close. There's a polished dagger up here. That's at least a reward of some sort. Although not much of one. More bones. Money. Okay. I can jump nowhere. Okay, I can walk down this way. Yeah, okay. We'll walk down to here. Jump up here. Jump up here. Grab whatever's in the nest. Looks like there's a note of some sort. And I think we'll call it a video. after we go see the dragon's lair, which is just the tiefling kids' thieves guild, basically. Pretty cool, actually. They worked hard to steal other people's money. I can appreciate the industriousness. Oh, there's also a chest here. The party gained 40 experience for something. I'm unclear as to why, but whatever. We're now 621 experience away from a level on this character. I should clarify. Up we go. There's an inscrutable journal up here, and an I'm sorry. Gonna snag the letter. We'll read it in a minute. There is a ring of color spray, an onyx, a supply pack, and some more bones. I'm just gonna teleport back, honestly. Yeah. Don't really feel like jumping back over. Just go here. In the meantime, I'll grab the rest of the group members.
Soldier?
Hopefully this will be open by the time the other ones get here. Look at that. Good timing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
We need to sell some stuff. We need to go talk to the kids. And then we'll be done. We still have a bunch of things to do, but things are going well. We also haven't done the under part of this area with all the weird statues. We'll get to that eventually. There's also this weird, strange ox that we have to deal with at some point. I don't know what it does, and I don't know how to deal with it. We'll figure it out later. Donnie, that's the one we're supposed to talk to. Hello? Sure.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Wasn't Donnie the one we're supposed to talk to? I'm almost certain it was.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy.
None of those things. I mean, I can always get in the concealed hatch already anyways. I know where it is, but... Okay, we're gonna go in here. Let's go talk to... Mole. Hey, we saved your friend's life.
Well, look who's come to visit.
What happened to your
My
eye,
kids
kid?
say you've been busy since you got here. Murkon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies.
I did do that, yeah.
Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Thought you might need help with something.
Nothing comes to mind. Always eager to accept donations, though.
What are you doing in this cave?
Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes.
You have trade stuff? He does have trade stuff. Nothing particularly good, though. Nothing we need.
Anything else?
Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Sure. Anyone else want to talk to us about anything important?
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Cool.
I get to run the ring stand.
Sylvie needs to practice.
That's Mole over there.
I bet that scam is going to kill in Baldur's Gate.
You really need to fix your health.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the Harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Can't wait. Oh, I have to read it. I see. The game isn't going to read it to me. I don't get to enjoy the story. I have to read it myself. I understand. Alright, let's read Merkin's story and then we'll call it a video. Once there was a boy on a beach. He saw there was a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. She sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing, but then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong and killed the harpy in one blow. Not quite true. and safe to the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold, but the adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. The end.
I'll give it a
That
shot.
is a fairly accurate recount, just not quite there. I didn't kill it in a single blow. It took 2-ish. No, maybe, well, yeah, 2 to 3 to kill the one harpy. And then a couple hits to kill the other ones too. But they all died in the end. The point of the story is accurate enough. For now, I think I'm going to leave you guys here. Maybe we'll read those last two, the inscrutable journal and the letter, so we can just sell them as well. Get rid of them from our inventory. We followed some Mushrib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find... Lost my hair this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so. Eric, I hear him laughing. The lamentations of the Amuans droning like a chorus. What's the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks to the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is this the tomb? Is he... On the last legible page is a cruelly drawing charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in a silent scream. Okay. I'm sorry. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry, she should never have gotten your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name, and I've agreed to a couple jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because gods, it's so strange to write it, but because they needed a warlock, they needed me. I took the deal that Cambion offered. I'm not going to say it. I had no choice because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life, aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur. He likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand, and if you don't want me to come back at all, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam. I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. Alright. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. That's all. See you next time. Take care.